Hey, I have a question for you. I've been
What's
meaning to ask.
Okay.
Why did you give Hira so much shit, but Lane ghosted? I would at least tell you I'm not going to be there. Lane didn't show up ever again either, really.
Because the difference is that with you, I still like you, so I turned you into a joke. For her, I was just so disappointed that I wanted the character to be nothing.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to RWBY D&D. As always, I'm your host, Connor. With us, we have Travis. Sorry, I fucked that up. With us, we have Zach as Verity.
Hello.
Travis as Dune.
Yo.
And Mike. Oh, he's not here. Crazy. Who could have figured that?
Pulling a fucking Hira.
We had the chance to do the D&D session on Monday, but he was like, I won't be able to do it for the full time, so maybe we should just do it the Wednesdays, that way we can do it full time, but now it's Wednesday, and now he's still not here.
Maybe he'll show up. We're hoping.
It's either that or he's dead. But, the D&D must go on, so we're going to continue without him. I've got the basic bare minimum rolls as necessary with him. Otherwise, I'm just going to shoot low of what I assume his stats to be. So, yeah. Oh, I guess I'll do a quick recap. The team was here on this map, and they fought a bunch of Grimm, and then they found the Primorjalus, this beautiful big beast right over there.
Oh, that's convenient.
Used an earthquake.
What is fudge?
Did some stuff like that. What's fudge? It's chocolate.
40 hit. Shut up, Fubuki.
It's how he's coming. Ooh. Oh, yeah, how's dead? Saku. All right, well, Verity, you're up first.
Well, guys, what's the point? So these are coming at us, aren't they?
Yes. Those ones were actively coming at you. The Primorjalus just destroyed a wall.
All right. Oh. Huh. Dude, what do you think we should do?
It's obvious we gotta run. Let's head for the ice patch.
Back to the lake?
Back to the lake.
Well, luckily it's literally right behind us, so.
I'm gonna be...
All right.
Yeah. Ooh, I showed that my character sheet had my stuff saved from last time.
Mine does too. Thank God. All right. That's my turn.
So I was just looking at an ability of this Grim. I was like, how long is the range that I made of that attack? Oh. Dude, you're up.
I'm gonna do the same, I think.
You think or you know? We didn't actually get that experience to level up, right?
No.
No, not yet.
The mission's not over with.
As I say, I never did level up stuff. Oh.
And then that was using one of my save movement actions on the store attack action.
Aye.
We tell Chrysos to be careful and stick with us as we just fucking leave him out there in the middle.
He's gonna run away.
Oh, we did say it out loud.
Green is Omega, right?
Yep.
Those are the ones that we can one-shot if we get 20?
Yep.
Yes.
Or if you have if you have a different critical range, that'll work too.
Critical is what I was... You're gonna die.
So you don't see the Primorjalus right now as you're running away from it, but you hear a massive honk coming from its trunk.
Oh boy. Oh, we'll save.
No, this doesn't actually target any of you.
It's going to summon more.
Oh no.
Or if there was any more on the other side of the lake, they're going to come.
And now that it's its turn, I also forgot to do this last time. I need to do another roll for it. Oh, no. Because that was since every 2 rounds. Alright, that is its turn. Beardy, you are up.
So I'm gonna back up on the ice just a little bit, and then I'm gonna shoot at this one.
Okay. Roll that 1d20.
Oh!
No, crisis. That's
Oh!
Lucky for you, that is just a miss. So that first one's it, though.
Hey, Mike.
So, yeah.
Hey, back from the dead. So it takes 20 points of damage. Dune, you're up. That's a captain.
Alrighty. I'm gonna shoot the one. Man, if I roll a 1 though, I'm gonna shoot the one that Beardy just shot at.
All right, roll that 1d20 and get that 1.
Oh my god.
All right, that's it.
That's a big hit. Oh, not -7, dumbass.
It takes 31 points of damage. Haku, you are up. I also don't see your webcam. Is that just me? Do I need to reconnect and go through that process again?
I don't see
I can see it.
Let me reconnect here and shuffle that old mess. All right, we just lost Travis's webcam, but we got Mike's, so, hopefully Travis will be able to see him again by the end of the session.
We'll see.
Anyway, Haku, you were up.
Alrighty.
We discussed pulling him to the ice, by the way.
Which one is him?
Well,
The Primorjalus.
the Primorjalus. But I don't know if it's following us.
This is
so.
not among these. Okay.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It's like what? Given stored actions from last time, but those were cleared.
Yeah.
I'll just move. And ready in action to attack if one comes close to me.
Okay.
And I end my turn.
Chrysos is going to move behind you and ready a similar action. Now it is the Grimm's turn. This one is going to charge at you, Viridi. This one will be charging at you, Haku. This one will be charging at the bird. This one will be charging at Viridi. This one will be charging to Chrysos. This one will be charging to Haku. So, first things first, readied actions will trigger. So here's Chrysos's. That's a hit. That is also a hit, Haku.
Aye. Ooh, that's 12. And offset it by that 1.
Alright, that was the first one that moved up. Alright, let's now start doing the hit checks for the boar.
Have mercy.
Alright, let's start off with the bird. Just get that one out of the way. Is that a hit?
No.
Then this will be the one on Chrysos. That's a miss. This will be the one on Haku, the first one. That's a miss. That'll be the second one. That is a critical failure. Hey, you know what? Alright. This is the first one on Viridi. That's a miss. That's the second one on Viridi. That's also a miss. Those were some bad rolls by them.
I'm okay with it.
Viridi, you are up.
So I'm gonna attack. Can I tell which one is the one that I attacked before?
Yes, it is the one directly ahead of you.
Alright, I'm gonna attack that one.
Oh, wait, I forgot to do... Sorry. Mulligan. I forgot to move the Primorjalus.
You can't use mulligans.
Well, he hadn't done anything yet, so you know.
GM bullshit. GM bullshit.
GG.
Found
Oh
it.
my goodness.
It's hard to tell, but is Dune alive? You still there, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a
Okay.
big honky tonk.
You talking about the
Easy to one-handed.
Primorjalus?
Yep.
And nothing else? Okay. Beardy, now you're up.
What do you mean nothing else?
I don't know whose kind of vision can see what at the moment.
I don't see shit. Oh no! Guys, look to the south.
Killed you once. We'll kill you again, girl.
I'm attacking the one in.
I'm gonna try and tame it. No, let me stop. Saying
Actually, I'm gonna back up to where Dune is.
That'll
Well,
trigger 2
let me-
attacks of opportunity.
I'm not doing that.
no, please. I encourage
I'm
you.
going to attack.
Hopefully kill
Both
that
their
man.
hits. And second hit kills it.
Okay, the bird is going to attack the one in front of it. Do you not remember its attack? Hit check is -3. Oh, it's not flying, so I don't exert dominance or whatever. Whatever the fuck it's called.
Establish dominance.
Advantage.
Establish dominance.
Dominance, I like that better. Is that a hit?
I think so.
The bird was an
Yep, that's
MVP.
it.
I do remember that.
Back in the day. it
Bird's been
was-
doing work for you. It's
No,
high
the-
AC.
It's legit. Like, it killed something last time.
I always believed in it.
I think that's the right roll. Yep, that's its damage.
All right. Dune, you are up.
Okay.
But Dune, that's metagame.
Not really. Sorry guys, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have to do this.
My wife's telling me I gotta go. Just kidding.
No. I'm going to use some I guess fire dust. I'm going to shoot it up into the sky. That's how it'll go.
Okay.
Fire dust?
Yeah.
Not explosion dust?
Explosion dust. Thank you.
Oh, you call it support. That ain't good.
Oh.
All right, so you pretty much just
Fire.
direct the dust into the air, and then you see an explosion occurs.
And then I'm going to use my other 2 attacks that I have saved up to shoot at the one in front of Verity, and then I'll shoot the one. Why not? Let's just get that. Damn it. Yeah, we'll shoot twice the one in front of Verity. I mean, unless the first hit hits it and kills it, I guess. But
Which case I activate my trap.
So you
card.
shoot twice at that one.
Low blow.
it's definitely dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that that will be a kill. Gonna need you to roll your damage just in case. Yeah, that's a kill.
And then, God, I really want to move back, especially since we're standing on freaking ice.
It's cold as ice.
All right, and then I'll save that movement action.
All right, Haku.
Alrighty. So this thing hasn't moved yet. Hasn't moved yet. Let's just take out small frag, yes. I'll just make an attack against the same. It was this one, right? Yeah. I'll make an
That was the
attack
one that you hit
against the
first,
same-
yeah. That's it. That's a kill.
And I will activate my semblance.
Okay. swift action to turn it on, so that's fine. But you will still pay the aura drain cost for this round.
Already done.
All right. Chrysos is going to make an attack on that boy that's directly ahead of him.
Haku?
I was gonna say Haku.
It's real.
I said board, didn't I?
Well,
It's a-
yeah, but there's
I thought
not
you
a
said
board
board.
directly ahead of him. It's diagonal.
I'm
I
sorry.
thought you said board.
I'm sorry. I should have said next to him. That was a miss, unfortunately. So, R.I.P.
No, that's just salt for him being late. You're a bore, Haku. You're now a little picky.
Chrysos is going to run away with that, taking an attack of opportunity.
It's a smart move. See if it
That's
plays
a
off.
miss. All right. Where the fuck did I have this token?
Stop summoning shit. Oh, that's the jet. I was like, uh-oh.
So you all hear rapidly approaching is a jet that's flying in. Actually, here, let me do that as cinematic for you. And you can tell it's looking like it is high in the air, flying above, looking at y'all. You just hear kind of like an intercom system going down to you. It's like, so you need some help out here, do ya?
Oh, yeah, you guys can't see me. I give him a thumbs up.
Oh, yeah. You guys can't see me. So what are you talking about? They can see you.
GG.
All right.
So you can replay so you don't sound stupid. What were you doing to signal to them? Okay. We'll transpose that into the... Just kidding.
Literally, it was like this. It was just like me doing this, and then I was like, oh, they can't fucking see me. Oh, I'm stupid.
GG. If only.
If only, if only.
Sigh.
All right, so he's looking at it, he's going to say, all right, I'm going to try and take care of these things. You all focus on yourselves. And you see he shoots, or he starts shooting pretty much what's the equivalent of Gatling guns from his jet.
Forgot the
Very
Rambo.
easy miss.
If you say Kekai Genkai really quickly, it sounds like a machine.
GG.
That one does not count as your kill, so you get no experience for that.
Fuck you, ship. Just kidding.
I mean,
We have a lot of experience coming our way right now. If we live.
I just don't want you to lose your arm.
If I lose my arm, I lose my arm.
It's better than losing the life, I guess.
Uh-huh.
You've been. I mean,
I'll find a
invested in
doctor.
Jesus.
I'll find a way.
I just saw something that came into fray. Okay.
Oh, you didn't see that before?
No, I'm far away.
Remember when I was saying look to the south?
Yeah,
That's
I can
that.
see
Murder, murder.
They're all going to attack that ship.
the bug
Ooh.
splats.
That is one hit. Dealing 10 damage. And the big one's going to attack the ship, which I need to double check the roll on that one.
ship just falls out of the air.
That's a hit.
It's gonna suck whenever the big one shoots its stinger out with the hook on it and like goes through the back of the thing and then it like catches onto it.
Pierces the captain as well.
And we're just like, oh no,
That could
we're
happen.
supposed to have friends.
In the canon, when we saw this this Grim, it was attacking pretty much this exact same type of ship. A little
It's
bit
true.
different.
Do I need to send the bird up there?
Yes, don't worry about me. We got some backup measures in place.
If
Sounds
you want
good.
that bird to die, go ahead and send them on up.
Dude, this bird is the only thing that I've ever summoned that has not died. That bird has not been killed.
Has
Wait, this is the Atlas version.
he fought a giant
A
wasp by
doy.
chance? No? All right then.
What'd you say?
So has he fought a giant wasp by chance?
it fought some of the little ones. I don't think it fought the big one.
So, sorry, I should clarify this. When you see the Lancers hitting it, you see it's not the Lancers aren't actually making contact with the ship itself. They're hitting a hexagonal shield that is protecting it.
But Haku, just for reference, that 23 hit would have missed the. The bird's AC is 25, and it will only increase.
Yeah, the bird's a pain in the ass. I didn't do the Primorjalus yet either. Did I?
Negative.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, let's just try and kill that fucking bird.
No!
That's a miss.
It's gonna suck when our plan doesn't matter because the Primorjalus is so tall that when it falls to the ice, it's like
nothing happens
up to you,
with
like
that.
right here. And it's just like
What does that roll for, Connor?
Oh, that's for its Grim Spawn ability. You see that this thing is oozing little droplets of black Grim liquid. However, that right there, you can see that it's not dropping any big droplets enough to spawn anything.
cool.
However, this Grim is actually going to store both of its actions.
The Armadillos.
The Primorjalus.
Primorjalus, yeah, like that.
Because Grim with certain scores can do that. Beardy, you're up.
So. Well, that's not comforting. Oh, red is Dune. Yeah, I'm gonna back up one of my movements. Well, I'm just gonna back up half.
Don't need that L. I understand.
And I'm gonna attack the one in front of Haku.
All right.
Low blow. Just play.
There's both hits. And that kills it.
I'm gonna have the bird move back to Chrysos.
That'll trigger 3 attacks of opportunity.
I'm taking him.
You're bold, man.
Honestly, the chances are on my side.
They need to roll in that 20. All right, Dune, you are up. Not Mr. Typey here, Mr. Dune.
I'm gonna use heroic storage on my attack and then sit still. And wait.
So you're storing actions, is that what you said?
I'm gonna use heroic storage on my attack and then just do nothing.
Okay. Haku.
I am gonna ready in action for if these guys surround me, basically. I'm going to make 3 attacks using my attack and my 2 sword attacks.
1 at each.
Yep, 1 at each.
All right. Chrysos is going to store an attack action.
Mike, why?
Range guys.
And
Interesting.
just in case, he's going to jump back a few feet.
Oh, you're gonna die, Mike.
All right, now it's the Grimm's turn. Hey, look, those 2 are going to absolutely do that. So your attacks are made.
Oh, what? Okay.
That is 2 hits. Wait, those are the wrong rolls. Those are 3 hits.
I was like, I'm pretty sure those are all hits, but
All
That's
right,
fine.
and they all survive.
Was that coincidence, though?
You can tell you've given him a good old walloping.
And of course, that is my turn.
Oh, I need to have this thing go first. It's going to focus its fire on the Queen Lancer, which that is a hit. Dealing 29 points of damage. Not a great roll. They will all attack it again. So all of those are misses. And then the Queen will attack it. That is a hit. It deals 21 to the ship. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah, let me help you out. It's like it's a bird.
Well, fuck you.
Hey, that was my sequence.
You know what? It sees its children on you. It's going to go for Verity.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hit me!
So it runs
Hit
up
me!
using 1 movement and 1 stored movement.
Oh!
And
He
now it's going to
instantaneously
use an attack.
teleports.
Am I allowed to evade?
You can dodge the attack, yeah,
Oh, there you
using
go.
a stored movement. Or you can deflect using a stored attack.
Hell no.
Just so you know, the DC that you're going for with a dodge is 29. For a deflect, it would be 24. But of course, your weapons
Alright.
would take damage.
I know.
This is gonna hurt.
So let's see
Yeah.
if it's a hit against you first off.
It's gonna hurt you more than it hurts me, son.
Yeah, this is the first time you're actually seeing a roll and attack, too.
Mother. Hey, look, it's Bueller.
Look at me.
Let me look at something real quick.
Okay.
Brandon
I
Daly
do have a
takes off the mask.
spirit die.
That's not enough.
So it goes
Well-
and it just slams its tusks into you. The bright side is it knocks you back 5 feet, but it does
Whee.
break your aura.
Time to run, son.
I just
I
fall
can't-
unconscious.
Nah,
Or can you-
I can't remember. Do you do you like run not as far when your aura's broken because you're exhausted, or is it just like an AC?
So you're exhausted when your aura is broken. It doesn't affect your movement. It affects your AC and your hit checks, though. It also might affect your saves.
Also, I hate to be this guy, but does that mean that Verity's bird goes away?
AC and hit checks. Yes, it does. Anything
So
that
it
would
does.
link you to your semblance that would be required for that. So, for example, you being able to influence the bird's thoughts and its ability to act, which would be solely through your semblance, that's no longer functionable. So it just loses connection. It's gone.
I'm gonna eat your fucking sister's necklace so it comes out in my ass. Shit it out.
Well, Beardy, you are up. You now have a -5 to your hit checks and AC. Oh, also, all adrenaline rush stacks are reduced to 0. So any stored actions you have are gone.
I'm dead, boys.
You're not next to it. You can run.
I know.
No, and just eat that L. Standing for left.
Wait, let me take a free action here. Verity, get out of there!
Thanks.
Oh, snap.
Also, get ready to say bye to your left arm.
You see other Grim now start charging at you, Verity.
It's one or the other.
It's
It's
not
your left
happening right
arm or
now.
it's your life. You gotta take your pick. Sometimes you just gotta eat that L.
Dude, you're up.
You can try and buy some time. Because there's shit to kill.
That's a continent.
GG.
I'm going to recommend how I'm moving. Just don't know what to do here. I don't know if I should shoot the. I could take 3 shots and try to kill all the Orbitus around Hal because he hit him pretty hard already, and then run, and hopefully Hal would run too.
Just need to kill one of them.
Bring it to the middle of the lake.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot all 3 of the Vorbites there in front of Hal. Hopefully not roll 1.
Verity aura.
Okay. I mean, real awkward when you get that nat 1 and knock Crusoe down.
I said
Roll
Hal,
hits.
didn't I?
So I get
Somehow
minus
Haku,
5 to
I said Hal too.
right?
What was it, Verdi?
Minus 5 to AC.
Yep.
Am I able
You
to
are
store
tired.
adrenaline rushes now?
Yes, you can continue to store them. It's just any that you currently had stored up are gone.
So it was the same order that pretty much Mike did. It was the... Alright, and then I'm gonna use... Yeah, I'm gonna pretty much use one of my stored actions and my movement action to run away. So I still have 1 stored movement action after this. What am I doing? I don't have to do that anymore.
Show us that sweet animation.
Oh, I'm gonna yell, Hal, run! And then I'm gonna run.
You see a number of other Grim on the other side of the lake there as well.
Can I use my other movement action since I see them in my... I didn't see them before, until I ran up on them.
Yes, I will allow you to.
Sweet, I'm gonna run back towards Verity.
GG.
Oh, don't run to the right, run down!
I thought you said.
I thought you said east.
GG.
Now would be a pretty good time. Summon my
Haku, you're
shark.
up.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a risk here.
All right, you will be
One of
taking
my
that
move
attack of
actions.
opportunity doing that.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That's right here.
Yeah, right
So-
there. That is technically within its square range.
What the? Okay.
Any place where you see its body is in.
No way. His
Oh,
bot.
come on, man.
No way.
Dude. There's a whole
Okay,
square
pals.
there.
All right. So
Listen, I
Ladies
can
and
start
gentlemen,
making these goddamn
rare
tokens
than
square if that's what you motherfuckers want. I'm just telling you, this is the way it is. Circles just look better. That's the reason I do this.
Give my boy a chance.
I am giving him a chance. That's the reason I called it out instead of just rolling.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Plan B. It's cool. All right. So Plan B. I'm
So,
gonna
man, I'm just
activate.
gonna lube up, take it in the ass. Apparently, circles.
I'm gonna awaken. Oh no, that's too much. -5. I'm gonna activate my other part of my semblance, and I'm gonna breathe fire at his feet.
Okay.
Now, with any luck, this will melt the ice.
Roll for
And
damage.
if it fails, I'm running. I'm gonna run either way, actually. Oh, I'm aiming at the ice, like on his feet.
You have to
But
roll
it'll still be
damage
hitting him,
for
right?
I guess it's close
Technically.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Might as well just roll for damage.
See if it catches him on fire, and if it does, he's taking burn damage. Boom.
Yeah, that's nice.
Until he falls to the ice.
There we go.
That is not enough to burn through the ice. He can. Whoops.
Can I use? I don't have any spirit die.
I mean,
I'm going to
4 and 3,
continue.
that's pretty. That's
You can tell
pretty
it's
mid
definitely
there.
getting puddly, but it's not quite thin enough to break under him.
I'm going to continue with Plan B, and use my move action and a stored move action. It'll obviously trigger an attack of opportunity because, yes.
So if he breaks your aura, you won't get that stored movement action.
I also have 2
So-
stored move
You won't.
actions.
You won't.
So once your aura breaks, you're exhausted and you lose your adrenaline rush stacks. However, this is the advantage that you have of declaring all your stored actions one after the other. Your
Which is-
first action, your first movement action will still trigger.
Okay, so I'll do this.
My wording on
if
that
the
was
order's
weird.
gonna.
So he's still able. Technically, he would still be able to move them all if he declared
Not
it now.
all of them, but you'd be able to move for at least one. Because it would already be declared as he's running.
I hope that
I-
he rolled
can
I
I
hope that he
dodge
rolls a
one?
one.
Yes, you can use one of them to dodge.
So I'm just gonna use my other stored move action to dodge that.
Okay,
Or
so you're
to
running
dodge.
away, taking the attack of opportunity, trying to dodge it.
Rolled that 28.
Yeah, roll that reflex save.
Okay, here comes
Unfortunately, that is a fail, so it will make its attack.
It's close.
roll a 1 and knock yourself to the ice, motherfucker. No.
GG.
I would give you a spirit die, but you have to roll a 20.
So that breaks your
Yeah,
aura,
you
and
would
that is the
have
correct
to roll
spot
20.
where you should end up.
Fuck.
Yeah, close enough. You were. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember specifically where you're close enough.
Pray. That's 35. How does that math add up? I just freaking moved 60. Then I moved 30.
Yeah, you can also be a little further down this way.
I think that's what I did. I probably moved up there, then moved up here.
All right, Chrysos. Now seeing that two of his teammates has their aura broken, he is going to activate his semblance.
Falcon, punch! Melting the ice.
He's going to stab his spear into the ice and make a crack. Release the kraken.
GG.
Man, that ice was crack-a-lacking.
It's
GG.
moving right there. He will then make 3 attacks against it, and then uses 2 stored movements to run away. Which will not trigger an attack of opportunity because this doesn't have opportunist. And it's already made 1 attack of opportunity this round.
Smart. That's what I figured that Aku was going to do whenever Verity moved the bird back. I was like, oh my god, you got your time. I mean, there's your chance right there. Nope.
Ah, fuck.
The heck? Caught a level 33 spoink.
This actually might work. Of all the tabs for a critical failure to actually mean something, this would be the one, right?
He slams his spike into the ground.
That's what's gonna happen.
roll damage on the freaking ice.
So he has
Ow.
1 successful attack going against it. To
The
start off
22
with.
was not the 22 was not a hit.
No, the 22 was a hit. But I'm just saying to start off.
Okay.
It's a 41. His second attack now slams into the ice. His weapon will take half that weapon damage. And the ice will also take the other half of that damage. And you see that is going to crack part of the ice thanks to Haku's damage. But you see it does not fall all the way into the water. Where it currently is too shallow. But it will suffer a penalty for that. And then Crisis' second attack will go. And then he'll be running away. Now it is the Grimm's turn. First off, it's going to be this thing's turn. So this thing, you see, it's going to change exactly what it's doing. It's now going to shoot 2 missiles. You see these missiles are colored purple. And you see that they launch into the Queen, hitting it and all the Grimm that are adjacent to it. And you see that there is now a bubble there. You can kind of see it's like its aura, where gravity just isn't affecting it. And so it's going to fly a little bit this way. Oh, this will also blow up for some damage. But these 3 Grimm are currently unable to act because of that. The other Lancers are going to keep flying at it, making an attack. Those two can't. Both just bounce off the armor. And this Grim is now going to climb itself out of the ice and just move forward a smidge.
Just a smidge.
This Borbatusk is going to charge at you, Dune. That's a hard miss. Just get that. Ooh, that's a very low roll. Doesn't have a weapon that can be damaged, unfortunately.
Yeah, do the worst possible scenario. It's going to slam its head into the ground, flip over me into the air, and hit all these things over here.
Now I'm going to show some mercy. You see, it's going up to charge at you. It goes, you kind of dodge out of the way, narrowly dodging it, and it kind of like jumps out of the roll and it lands on the ice and just falls right through.
Does that count as a kill for me?
Nope.
Oh.
That's me being a little merciful because I did make this mission harder.
Okay. I'll be right there. I'm going to do my turn, and then I'm going to come out.
These things are pretty much all good. To speed that up for you, let's have you go before Beardy.
How high up is the ship? Is the airship?
40 feet, 50 feet.
Oh, I can't make that jump. Do we have knowledge that if we were to try to get up into the airship, would the deflector shield fuck us over, or would we be able to enter?
You are not familiar enough with Atlas technology.
I was gonna make a staircase and try to run up it to it. It still wouldn't be high enough, but it'd be better than nothing. All right. Well, I'm going to. Damn, we're gonna have to get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna shoot at the. He hasn't taken any damage. Shoot the big one, and then I'm gonna run.
Okay.
Holy fuck! That's what I'm talking about.
That's correct. So
And
that's
that is some
58 points of
shit.
damage.
That's a low roll for that. Okay, and then I'm gonna run this way. And I will return.
Aye, aye.
Already.
Beardy, now you're up.
I'm gonna shoot at this one. What's my hit penalty again?
-5. That is one hit.
Damage penalty?
No damage penalty.
I'm gonna store my movement.
All right. Bold decision. Let's see how it pays off for you. Haku, you're up. All these Grim are in the air. You don't have to worry about attacks of opportunity if you run through them.
Alright.
My AC is -5, isn't it?
Yep.
Fuck.
I thought it was a very interesting decision that you made, but it's okay. Chrysos has your back.
GG.
Chrysos is going to go over here and step forward in front of you. He's going to roll and intimidate you. He's just going to be yelling, "Hey, Borbatusk, hey! Look at me!" Oh, his aura, he turned his semblance off, by the way. I forgot to declare that. He did that. Then he's
What's
going
Haku
to
doing?
ready an attack
Right.
action.
Skip Taku.
No, I went.
Haku
Oh, you
went.
did? Oh, I missed that. My bad.
He's only got one thing he can do for this. Okay, but that's what he's going to ready. So now it is the Grim's turn. I forgot to roll something earlier.
And the ship's turn.
Yeah. I forgot to roll for his purple dust the way it works. Whoops. Okay, so that's 3 turns. It is going to keep focusing. Actually, the ones it's really not having that much trouble with. It's going to shoot the one that you injured.
Can I yell at the ship?
Yeah.
Hey, when the Primorjalus gets closer to the middle, shoot at the ice.
You guys can do, but I'm not sure how much good it'll do. We'll give it a shot, though.
Just trying to break the ice. Get it in there.
All right. Familiarize yourself with some nice pickup lines if you're trying to do that.
GG.
That Grim is
Feels
still
that
up.
ship doesn't do very much damage.
It doesn't. I thought that damage would be better than it is. Doesn't have any modifier with it, so it's always just luck dependent. These are the Lancers attacking it. Dollar fetch roll for 1. Okay. None of those are any harm at all. These ones, you see the Borbatusk, are now all charging at Chrysos, which will trigger his ready action. And unfortunately, Verity, this is going to affect you too.
Am I allowed to try and evade?
No. This isn't something that can be evaded. You see, he pulls out something out of his pocket. You see a purple crystal that he pulls out. He takes his spear, he just stabs into it.
I'm gonna fly.
And you see that you and him are now floating in the air, as are the Borbatusk, as they've spun up into the section. And you're all just floating there, not able to really do anything.
Interesting move, Chrysos. Interesting move.
Put him right there. Chrysos is now going to yell out to Dune, who isn't currently here. He's like, Dune, use the... Who the fuck am I hearing an echo from?
It may have been me.
He yelled, Dune, use the powdered dust. Block its path. Force the earthquake again.
Dune's gonna say, "All right, coach."
Howdy-ho.
Yeah. Geez, guys. I'll throw that dust.
Oh, I just realized Chrysos' weapon broke when he did that miss. The damage they did to the Primorjalus earlier should have been halved. I'm just going to give it 20 more hit points.
I was gonna say, too late now.
It's not spear form, so you know.
I mean, in all honesty, is 20 hit points to that thing be that big of a difference?
Not really.
Yeah, I figured.
I made this thing to be a pretty strong Grim.
Really?
I was curious as to how you guys would handle this, because I put it, not only is it just a strong Grim by itself, but I put it into just a strong circumstance to go against you all.
Well, fans, this is a prime example of a masochist. Oh, sorry. We're the masochist. He's the sadist, of course.
Correct.
Apologies to those S&M fans out there.
Listen, sometimes you just gotta beat them down.
Mhm.
And you know, the worst that happens is, you know, Verity loses an arm.
No, worst case, we die.
Alright,
Nope,
well
this
that's
is
true.
an arm. You have to live, still try and be a huntsman with one arm.
Yeah, we don't have the type of arm that Yang had in this. So if you ever lose a limb, you can't get that version of it back.
There'll be something.
There will be something. There are other prosthetics that you can get, but they will not be the carbon fiber ones.
Nah, but I can turn my arm into a weapon. I'm sure that exists. Some blacksmith can do it. So, like, am I allowed to, like, do anything?
So while you are floating in the air, you are denied any movement action. You can attack.
Well, I'm going to attack the Primorjalus and store my movements, so... Oh, but I...
Can't use any movement, so you can't store movement.
Oh, I
While
can't
you're-
even store it?
Yeah, while you're floating, you can't do anything with movement action.
I assume both misses.
Both are hits.
On the Jalus?
Primorjalus ain't that durable. That was the reason why I thought you guys might stand a chance against it, is I made it so that way it had a very low defense.
Yeah,
There you
but high offense, low defense.
Yeah, but also a lot of health, too. I mean,
You guys have done fine before. Granted, there were less other Grim. I'm experimenting. I'm having some fun. Making you suffer a little. It's life. Dune, you're up.
do
All
what
right.
he said, Dune!
Dune, what he said.
I'm gonna do what he said.
Alright, so you're using some earth powder dust to make a wall in front of it?
Because hopefully Grimm's stupid.
They are stupider than people. But you also know this one is smarter.
Stupider is not a word. No.
Yeah, now there's YOLO, but fucking YOLO!
No, he's right.
Oh, and then I'll save.
You
movement
chose that
action.
placement?
You can only target 3 squares, and I just did that for him.
I don't know how high up you guys are floating either, but
They're just like a couple feet off
Enough.
the ground.
that's I store my movement.
Okay. You're looking around like you were still thinking, so I wasn't sure.
Oh no, I said it earlier, and then I was like,
Haku, you are up.
Haku!
So can I ask you a question, Connor?
Uh-huh.
No,
If it goes underwater and it freezes or dies and drowns, whatever it does,
that does not count as us killing it.
why not?
'Cause it
I
would die
understand.
from-
I understand
drowning.
the last one doesn't. The one that went under before didn't count because it did to itself. But I
The
created
direct
this wall.
cause. Yeah.
We are the cause of it going under.
What,
So-
are you asking for XP wise, or are you asking for my left arm?
Both.
I mean, both.
My left arm, if the water kills it, it is not us killing it. We would have to do a final shot before it drowned. But
I mean, it's the same if you pull the trigger on a gun, you kill it.
I feel like if it
Cause.
dies, that's the thing. We are killing it. It is
But
dying. It is the
the
honor
honor
exists.
bound was that we kill it.
So
No,
here's
I mean,
a better question that you should ask yourself is, if it freezes, does it die?
Oh yeah.
We can still kill it.
I mean,
Yeah, that was
technically,
my
does a Grim even have to breathe?
Probably not.
Probably not.
But Grim also don't do it well in captivity, and they typically die out on their own. Does that apply to ice?
Find out.
What liberties is Connor taking to decide on this matter?
That's a different story.
How fucked is Viridi's left arm? Find out.
Christ is going to make an attack with his weapon. Oh, sorry, that should be 5 higher.
Even with the exhaustion.
He's not exhausted.
Oh, did he get some stuff back? Sweet.
He never went to 0.
Oh yeah, he didn't get hit. He ran off.
So it will take half of that damage because his weapon's broken. Alright, now it is the Grim's
All right.
turn.
Whoa, I didn't even take my turn.
Oh, did I skip you? I'm sorry. Haku, you're up.
I did. Just gonna walk up to this tree.
I thought I called it out and then I...
You did,
It's
and then we
not-
got into the whole discussion. And then,
Oh, okay.
You know what would suck being Haku? Like his first fucking real mission with us. He's like, well, time to die. All right, cool guys.
These guys suck. And then out of nowhere, you see an arrow pierces Viridi.
GG.
You fuck
Master
fuck.
that.
That would suck.
Let
That
me
would
roll
be me putting everything against you.
Let me roll a Genjutsu.
Fucking Bueller shows up. God damn.
GG.
I pass. It turns out the giant Grim is Bueller.
The Primorjalus unzips itself to reveal Bueller inside.
Hello.
Like that Family Guy episode.
GG.
I'm not actually a woman. I'm a horse.
Oh, that's not the one I was thinking of. It's the one where
Oh.
he's helping Joe with police crime, and so he there's like a huge truck, like an 18-wheeler, and then it unzips to reveal Peter.
Oh, I do remember that.
This is stupid.
But it's
GG.
great. All right.
Um,
So now you're done, Haku?
Yeah.
Okay. So now they're gonna go. 4. Oh, that one's actually a hit. Dealing 5 points of damage to the ship. You see that the missile shell that hit the Lancers, that is now gone. So they are now, after this turn, able to move. And one of these Borbatusks is able to hit Chrysos.
Let's hope it's a miss. Oh my god. Goodbye.
Not going to roll for damage. That's his aura.
Alrighty.
Now he is exhausted.
It's getting real quick, boys. It's getting real quick.
Now the Primorjalus, you see, it lifts up its feet, and it slams for an earthquake.
Come on and slam.
Welcome to the jam.
And the sucky part is the earth that was on the ice falls underneath it and he's able to stand on it.
GG. How convenient. Starts talking.
Oh lord. That's cool. I like that.
I figure just show like kind of the radius of everything that's happening.
So is that the ice just cracking?
That is the ice cracking, and you see the ice immediately under it breaks, and it is now sinking into the water.
How deep is it sunk? Is it all the way, or is it like barely up? Or
Since it is still trying to struggle, okay, yeah, that's not good enough to climb out. So you see it is trying to struggle out, so it is slowly sinking down. It's about half of its body is currently in the water.
is that wall still there?
Sorry, wall's broken. And luckily no one else was, actually, you're in
So let
range
me
on
ask
the
you-
ice. You'll take damage from the earthquake.
Connor, let me ask you a question. Is it gonna be taking ice damage? Like, we'll be able to tell if it's taking damage from the ice.
Probably not. You take 34 points of damage, dude.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Oh, sorry, you can roll a reflex save to try and have it. DC's 24. Okay, so you only take half that damage, 17.
Well, evasion.
This is true.
Just gonna hit that 34 right back. Okay. It was the wheel of D20 that I did not take damage during that.
So now you're up, Virdi.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot to do this earlier again. I keep forgetting things.
So I
right.
didn't see how long does the
Okay.
Here's what I'm doing.
This is
Gravity
the final
lasts.
turn that the gravity will be lasting.
So I am going to load my shotguns with gravity ammo.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot at the Primorjalus to try and suspend it in the freezing water.
That's not how dust ammo works. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes, it's what.
Like gravity? How would the gravity ammo work then? Because it's
Powder
gravity.
dust, crystal dust, and ammo dust work very differently.
So
The only reason why the missiles worked is because they're powered by a crystal.
So, okay, I'm looking here. Dust is used in attack action. Shoot yourself. Oh, so the ammo makes me get away. It doesn't affect the. Okay,
You'd
give me a
shoot
second.
that and it would shoot you away, so it'd get you to safety.
It hit one of the people in front of you, or the one that's sinking, and then you.
See, I didn't realize there were definitions down below. I just saw manipulates.
Any place where there's an asterisk, it has a specific thing to that form.
I see that. Well, I'm gonna load it with. Do I have that? I do. Lightning ammo.
Okay, try and stun it.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, but
And it would do more damage because it's in the water, right?
That is one hit.
even with it being in the water, struggling.
Make a solid argument. All right, those are both hits.
Is there increased damage because it's in water?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So it takes more damage?
Yeah, but you just roll damage, just normal.
Alright, so there's the damage. I will roll the paralyzed damage that it also has, because it's lightning. Slash.
And now it's going to sink instead of struggle because you
2. So that's all the damage. And then what do I roll for the paralyze again? 1d4, and then whichever's the best of the two?
So it's going to roll a fortitude save.
Okay.
Which you will take a penalty for being in the water.
What does it roll against?
You're using dust ammunition, so it is just a flat DC of 15.
Okay.
Dust ammo is the easiest to avoid that way.
Yeah, you're good.
So that is that. That is before the penalty. But even after the penalty, it's not stunned.
Okay. Ooh. Well,
that's probably for the best because then it would have sank down.
Dune, you are.
Yeah, but can we tell how deep this is? Kind of where it's at. Like, can we tell? Is it like a 20-foot lake? Does it look like?
You can't tell.
Okay. Is it like dark? So
you can tell it's
definitely
darker. It's definitely darker in the center, and definitely darker where it currently is.
Okay.
So I gotta do something, guys. I'm gonna have to put another wall right here.
Crisis will thank you for that, because I was curious if anyone was going to think about Crisis here.
Nope, nice play.
There's only so much I can do.
Yep. I'm going to forfeit my attack action, and I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I've saved Hal's life, and now I have saved Crisis' life.
Grice is just going to say, thank you.
Run!
You're up.
Alright.
Also might save Verity.
Ooh, could he put his feet on the wall and push himself backwards? That'd be fucking cool.
I would allow that. However, it won't matter. On his turn, the gravity's going to end.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna use my attack action to chop this tree down. if there's enough damage.
All right, roll for damage.
This is going somewhere.
Also,
Okay.
it's going to damage your blade.
Figured those guys last time that we helped need more wood. Figured I'd
Don't
just
have to
get
roll a
to
hit
them while we're
check.
out
Just
here.
have to roll damage.
Haku's one true passion, lumberjack.
GG.
That's what we should have had an extra mission for, helping someone cut wood instead of protecting them.
Hey, there was the blacksmith and the other one.
All right, you see the tree falls over.
Alright, now wait till next turn. Hold on, my turn here.
You're going to try to pick the
fuck are you
tree up
doing?
because you're not going to be able to.
That's what
We've already discussed this. It's going to be too heavy. You've done this. Oh, maybe I'll roll it. It's still going to be too heavy.
Tree falls over.
I like your graphics.
I like it.
How dare you emulate 3D? I did not get on D20 to get this 2D venue for you to put this fake 3D on here.
All right, so that's Crisis' turn. The dust or the gravity ends. You both fall to the ground, to the ice. You see it's kind of cracking a little bit underneath your feet. Both of you need to roll an acrobatics check.
Do I take a penalty to my skills?
No, it's just
No.
It's just the other stuff.
All right, you're both able to keep your footing.
I was gonna say, on my next turn, am I gonna have to use ice and put it down below you so you can run away? This sucks.
Let's see, what should Crisis do? Oh, but you still might be in trouble from those. Crisis is going to grab you.
And hold you down while the ice cracks.
This is not consensual. I had a plan.
If you wish to resist, you can, but he's going to try and grab you and run with you.
I mean, I guess that's fine. Where's he running to?
Right there. It's all he can move to.
Towards the Primorjalus.
That's fine.
It's do or
Fucking
die
lesbian.
now.
You
It's
bitch!
do or die now. You like it.
Use the paralyzed dust on him. No! No!
It's gonna be like
He puts spirit into his mouth.
You're the only one who hasn't died.
Just throws a crystal on you and throws you in the mouth.
you've been grappled.
You've been howled.
You out. Ugh.
Can I be like Drax? Go into the middle of the fucking monster and just cut out the stomach?
This gets just as strong on the inside as it is on the outside. Alright, so that's Crisis's turn. Now it's the Grim. It is going to roll another swim check. You see, it is
not
definitely
normal.
fallen deeper into the water now. You can only just see the kind of the top of it. If it is drowning, you can assume that now would be that time.
It's like a thing, so it's probably got its trunk up out of the water, though, right? That's how it breathes. Oh, it doesn't breathe. If we already discussed this, I don't know if it breathes or not.
If it breathes, that would be a rational assumption.
I was thinking about doing something, but then again, I would forfeit my freaking attack action again.
Those are all really shit rolls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty garbage rolls.
That was a hit. Ooh, that was also a garbage roll. Lucky for this thing. Though technically I should have had it move first. It is just going to keep shooting at the queen. Ooh. Dealing 56 points of damage. And now these Grim are going to try and move. They will not be able to charge directly at you, bright side.
They're gonna slam their head up against the thing in front of it. I like the animation.
Which one's going to get to you? Both of these two get to you.
That one made it? Oh,
Yeah,
both actions.
Yeah. I should have done that to that.
Yeah.
Oh, that one should have been one lower as well. Actually, they'll also need to do this. That's unfortunate. The 20 is the third one that I moved, which would be the alpha.
Yeah.
So they actually
that would
all
make more sense.
slip as they start moving.
Except for the alpha.
Except for the alpha.
He gets to me.
Also, this roll should have been higher. I just wasn't thinking about it.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
it didn't matter.
Alpha's right there. Verdi, you're up.
So I gotta ask, with ice ammo, if I were to shoot at the Primorjalus, could I shoot it to the point where it would freeze with the ice and hold it in place?
You give it a shot.
It's just like real life.
Dune, do you need help, or
No,
can I go for the
just
primer?
Yeah. No, yeah. Go ahead. You can do whatever you want to do. This is gonna be difficult, but it is what it is. I have the aura, so
I really want to go for a rule of cool thing.
dude. But also be aware that those other ones could come up and then potentially run at you if you run forward.
YOLO. So I'm moving here. Do I need to roll anything with the ice?
No. You succeeded the first check. Once you succeed one, that's all you need to do.
So what I kind of wanted to do is like, because I just want like a rule of cool thing. Like I'm like running and I slide into that spot while like changing to ice ammo and then kind of shooting at the head. So I'm going for like a cool effect out of it. I don't know how to work.
Oh, this will be the day you open up.
Fucking mail. Let me just roll for this damage first. We'll handle that second one first.
You shoot the ground in front of it, causing it to freeze. So just like Praxos did a minute ago.
All right, so there's the damage. And what do I roll for the ice for freezing? Does it break out of it? Is it not frozen?
It is broken out of the ice. I'll say that it freezes a little bit, kind of holding it a little bit more in place.
Okay, so I don't need to roll
It
anything.
itself isn't frozen. No.
Okay.
It rolled.
I'm just
it rolls a save
the whole
against you.
Okay, yeah. So the roll was essentially just trying to get it to be stuck, to meld to the ice cap. But what do I do with the one now? D20.
Yeah, roll another D20.
So I rolled an 18.
That's just a flat miss.
Good.
Dune, you're up.
You know, I don't miss and end up hitting this little fucker.
No.
I'm going to shoot it. The one in front of me.
Well, what style? Quick draw.
Fucking A. These low rolls
It
tonight.
takes 24 points of damage.
And then I will save a movement action. And let's just go ahead and ready that movement action to dodge that guy so I can get the bonus. Just in case he gets high.
All right, Haku.
Well, now it's like 5 feet out of my range.
What, the tree?
It's dang freaking grim.
That gum quesadilla.
If you're gonna try and throw the tree at it, the bright side is it's got a long range.
Yeah, I was gonna do something cooler, but
You're gonna get on top and start like
like you're rolling.
What the fuck was that?
do the log
Can
roll.
you stand up in the back and do that?
Yeah, and then we like roll, and then somehow like we like the ice like breaks, and it like forms a ramp, and then we run into like the giant lancer, and then crash into the ship, which crashes into the Primorjalus.
But the ship isn't
Which
on the
blows
ground.
up.
Jesus! That was very thought out.
The ship isn't on the ground.
Then I crash it, like you crash into the lancer, it crashes into the ship, causing it to fall and crash into the Primorjalus, which
You
then
said
explodes.
like use a ramp to go up into the air.
Like some of the ice breaks.
How are you gonna build up enough speed for it to go up the ramp?
Magic.
He's just running it through, and that's when Verity Tarzan just punches it with the shotgun to shoot it up.
GG. No, I'll just throw the effing tree.
That would be
But I would
cool.
want Haku to like do like a salute in the air with a wink.
All right, so you will need to roll a strength check to see if you can lift that tree.
Okay.
Eh.
GG.
That's what it's gonna be. I mean, your ore is broken. I'm not the. Oh yeah, I guess it does. No, I guess not. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
What?
How what works?
17.
All right, yeah, so you can lift it.
Alright.
It's not the biggest tree.
And
All right,
I'm
you'll
like
roll.
spear through it.
All right, roll that
Fucking hit me with the
1d20. God, I hope it's a 1.
Fucking hit me with the tree.
Just roll
Hit
a
the dude in
check.
the back.
Into the ice and just like
This is how I go. And I speak to the enemies.
Turns out it's not me losing an L. It's fucking Dune.
Roll that
s-
ranged attack.
This is worse than being grappled.
oh snap. Being grappled by nature.
This is how I go.
Can you imagine just having a fucking tree thrown at you?
Spirit die.
Ooh.
I got your spirit die right here. Use it.
Alright. I'll take your spirit die.
Dude.
I don't know how many you get, but the next spirit die I have is
We are
yours.
not-
I'll repay your spirit die.
No, I don't want to die today. Spirit die.
No, I mean in the
Have it.
future. You know, you're alive now, so in the near future, I'll return that to you.
just for curiosity, just roll a 1d20. Let's see what it would have been.
A 1 probably.
Ooh, you made the right choice there, dude.
I'm not tempting fate.
Like,
So unfortunately, that ranged hit check is also a miss. So you throw it at the Grim, but it just kind
And
of
it hits
like
Spirit.
lands right next to it.
GG.
Is it gonna slide because of the ice?
Yeah, you see it slides,
slide
just kind of
because of
goes
the
right
ice?
at Tavirdi.
What the fuck?
He wasn't even looking. He was looking at the Primorjalus. So he was like,
Something's got my leg, guys.
Why don't you
Turn
make
around
like
and
a
look at
tree?
Hal.
Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
GG.
All right.
Should have logged it. Should have done it. I knew the ice was gonna break.
by the end of this episode, people will know that even a tree can fall.
GG.
Give him a steer die for that.
No.
it was a good thought.
That's
it was a very clever thought. I was gonna reward it if it succeeded. Chris is gonna go there. He's gonna kick the log to try and smack into the Grim.
GG.
Here comes the one.
Wouldn't that technically hit Dune too?
It's
Well,
in
hit the
front of
Grim
me.
and then Dune. So if the Grim misses, if it misses the Grim, then maybe.
GG.
He's gonna let me roll an acrobatics check to hop over it.
First things first, strength check. All right, he is able to.
17's a great today, boys.
Oh man! All right, that's a miss against that Grim. Swinging. Bright side, it's also a miss against you, Dune.
hmm I'm not really sure how I missed because it's humongous, but I guess it just
GG.
The Grim
It
just
somehow-
saw it coming and just like
it
stepped out of the
somehow
way.
like it somehow turned. He kicked this side of it and somehow turned this way and just went right through that way. So,
The downside is I can actually no longer grab that tree because I forgot that the ice is on that layer. Here, let me move that to the GM layer real quick.
Done that.
We're freed from the ice. Let's make a run for it.
And it's back. That's the Grim's turn. The elf is going to attack Dune. That's a hard miss. Here's the Lancers against the ship. Ooh, that's one. And you see that with that, its hexagonal shield goes down. Then the Queen Lancer is now going to move up. Try and stab into the pilot. Watching. Nice.
Hey.
Nailed it.
Say,
Perfect.
if you-
100%.
If it went in, that deserved a spirit die. No, now that was even worse.
GG.
Yeah,
Did you just hit your kid in the
deal enough
face?
damage.
Did you hit your kid in the face?
No. No.
Don't tell mom, please.
GG.
Come on, Addie Ann. It's just a game.
What the fuck? Come on,
Get off-
Eddie. It's
get
just
off the
a
court.
game. Oh my goodness, man.
Dude, I bet he hit her in the fucking face.
okay, we're good.
You hit her in the face, didn't you?
No, she needed to go pee.
Oh.
Oh. I like my commentary better.
Yeah,
GG.
it was very fitting with the faces
Just-
that he was doing.
Don't
and
tell Mom.
it knocked over something, so I was like,
Oh. All right, so now these ones. Those three are still just slipping along on the ice.
Hey, question. Is
Answer.
that earth wall? Is that wall movable?
No. You could argue like you could kick it enough off of the ice so that yeah, it could be, but it's not inherently movable. It's not on the ice. It's like fused into it a little bit.
It answers enough question. It would have made sense, but it's just not worth it.
I see. This thing is now completely submerged in the water.
Kiss my left hand.
I'll miss you forever.
Sayonara.
may you live forever.
Beardy, you are up.
I'm gonna look at Dune right in the eyes. This is what I have to do. I have to be the one to kill it, Dune.
He's gonna jump in the water and die.
Was it dead?
No, it's just
No.
submerged.
I'm trying to think of how I can make this look visually appealing. Haku, you're up.
Starting movement action.
Okay.
Moving on up.
Moving on up.
Soaring an attack.
Okay. Chrysos is going to move back here and store an attack. Is there anything else I need to cut out? Should I just be vigilant
Nah.
this whole time? Okay.
It's just that right before that, I saw her walk in on the screen, and I saw half.
Okay.
Little baby booty.
Chrysos' turn. All right, one of those Grim is now going to attack you, Verity. Is that a hit?
AC -5, right?
Yep.
My AC is 22, so it's a miss.
All right, this is the one against you there, Howl, or Haku. Sorry.
Good enough.
Your AC is -5, remember?
Oh, yeah, I would have hit either way, honestly. It's
Oh,
at
okay.
15. Or, sorry, 17. No, I would miss. But I guess not anymore.
You take 11 points of damage.
Man, that ain't even hurt.
That one failed, so it's still just moving at 5 feet. Lancers. None of those ones succeed. Queen Lancer. That one barely succeeds. Haku disappeared.
Yeah, Haku just died.
Haku just died in real life, apparently.
That's weird. Oh, I see he's back now for me.
I don't see him. Well, that's that. Primorjalus. Ooh, yep, that thing is still definitely in the water. It will not be able to cover. Hey, I see you, Mike, again. All right, Viri, you're up.
Staying. Mouse macros.
Dune, how are you doing? You think it's close to death?
Man, I think we're all close to death right now.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
attack
doing
the one
fine.
in front of me.
I may as well break the ice right into their feet. Chrysos, if you would do the honors.
You're attacking the one right in front of you, you said? All right.
Can I low blow myself?
No.
You do whatever
Cool.
you want.
Only in bed.
Yes.
GG.
All right, Dune, you're up. Seems to be saying words of some kind.
Interesting.
All right, takes 30 points of damage. Haku, you are up. and store in a move action.
Make
I
2
forgot to do
attacks, unless those don't actually.
I will allow the mulligan for that, Beardy. As it is not gone yet.
Hey.
That's attack the one right next to you, right?
Yep.
Alright, so that's 2 hits. And those are also at -5, right?
It is not -5.
Alright, well, they're both still hits. But for the future, remember, while you're exhausted for the duration of this encounter, you're at -5 to hit checks and AC. You kill that Grim.
Hey, another one to the experience pile.
Slurp.
Slurp.
That was a solid hit. It's a shame it was already dead.
Sure was. I just make a slash at its dead body.
Crisis is going to step up. He's going to attack it twice. Likely he's fought Boar with Tusk before. Ooh!
Low blow.
Honestly, he should probably kill it with his first hit.
I was gonna say it's probably not gonna matter. But
Yep, he kills it with his attack.
One way or another, it was dying. I low blow.
Quick draw.
Alright.
I just want to say, Connor, Nick / Arian or Ryan or whatever his name is, he says to kill us. So
Oh, yeah, I see that.
just giving a shout out. Probably see this in a month. Today's that day. It's that episode.
Yeah, you're all pretty close, especially Haku. Now it's the Grim. Let's start off with the one that's attacking Verity. That's it, ain't it?
Yeah. But my dodge is -5 as well, right?
No.
Did I evade?
That is a success. Success. So you take no damage. That one is finally able to get itself a grip on the ice. Is not able to attack you yet.
I'm just waiting for the airship to like spin around and just kill all those little ones.
Yeah, not quite that advanced yet, unfortunately. Although I haven't done the attacks for the airship, have I? For like the
No,
last
you
3
haven't been.
turns.
No.
Let's do that. Let's make up for lost time here. 3 attacks here that's going to make it on that queen. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit. 33 points of damage to it. Alright, Beardy, you're up.
I'm going to attack. I was attacking this one before, right?
Yep.
Alright. I'm going to attack that same one.
Those are both hits.
And storing a movement.
Alright, it is barely alive, you can tell. Dune, you're up.
Really cool, right? Okay. I want to run up and step up onto the tree, jump over this one, and land on the other side, shooting it in the air as I land.
Alright. Roll an acrobatics check.
How is that one not dead yet?
Boom.
Oh, it is an
Good time.
inch away.
Boom!
You succeed on
The
both,
douche.
and you kill it.
Nice.
Just like Delarobia trying to kill some of those little enemies. Am I right, everybody watching? Everyone gets that reference 100%. Haku, you're up.
Get out.
Wouldn't Dune be over here then?
Yes, he would be. I thought he was going to move himself.
I'm gonna store an attack and move action. And my turn.
All right. Crisis is going to run up. Make an attack. That's a hit. Oh, I just realized. Ooh, Dune, roll that 1d20.
I fucking hate you.
Dune, you would have actually gotten that kill on the other Borbotusk, because I keep forgetting that Chrysos's damage is halved. So that thing only takes 16 points damage from that.
I'm gonna do a low blow as well, but
That will
like,
trigger low blow. All right, Dune's just
Wow.
a miss severity on the other hand. Ooh, that's an 8. Don't remember what 8 is.
no, the 1d20 roll is a 15. That was my second hit for the low blow.
Ah, okay. So I think that's also... Yeah, that's just a miss.
So did the 8 one hit?
That's the Grimm's turn. You know, you really haven't done much to it recently. It's going to change its anger to Crisis.
I didn't
That's
do
a hit on
anything to it.
Crisis.
It came up to me.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, you really haven't done much. I'm just saying it's changing focus. That hits Chrysos for a hefty sum.
I could have killed him.
It's very
Could
close.
have killed him.
What would have knocked him unconscious? Remember, you still die -10.
Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I understand how a fucking ship can't beat some fucking little flies.
Listen. They're really annoying little flies. That should be 22. Forgot to do that 4. He's going to shoot back. Ooh. Dealing 60 points of damage. So listen, I don't see how a bunch of, trained huntsmen can not handle a single Grim.
Fair point.
Beardy, you're up.
Just gonna attack.
Both are hits. And that kills it. Dune, you are up. You have now climbed atop the stone structure that you have created.
Pretty sure that's earth.
Aiming
Isn't that
into
like-
the water. Okay.
Is it not dirt?
It's earth. It's like stone. Could be dirt as well. It's really loose with how it can be translated. Unfortunately, due to the water going through... Okay.
Oh, wow, that's usually how it works. Okay. One more time. There it is.
All right, roll for damage.
It's a solid hit.
Haku, you are up. Could always try again with the spear tree.
I no longer have any spirit die.
Good, good.
I'm just gonna store my actions again because
Yeah, not much that you can do right now. Crisis is also going to store his actions. Now is the Grimm's turn. He's just going to start... You hear kind of like the broadcast coming from that. It's like, if any of you can help me out with some of these guys, I'd really appreciate it.
Sounds good, boss.
And you also see in the water a huge oozing pool of liquid starts surfacing to the top.
Metagame wise, do we know if we killed it or not?
You have no idea what that would count as.
Fair enough.
Veerdy, you're up.
How high up are they?
About 40 feet.
So, I mean, I'm going to shoot at them, but, like, do I need to move to get to them?
If you move directly under them, then you will still have a 10-foot gap.
Jesus.
So you'll take a -2 on top of your -5.
It's risky for me though. I don't know what the fucking do to help.
Explosive damage.
My mom's downstairs, and I don't know how that's going to be much help. Oh, shit. Can I... I'm going to... Okay. Oh, I don't have any fucking aura.
You didn't drink an aura shake?
So, can I... Essentially, I have an explosive crystal. I want to throw it up there and shoot at it when it's near them. What would I need to
Default throwing range is 30, so you would need to roll a strength check to throw it further.
That's fine. So I'm still going to move under it.
Comes back down and hits you, knocks you out.
So roll a strength check.
Yep, roll strength check.
Rolls a 1, gets limp wristed.
All right, you've thrown it into the air. You feel as though it is a high enough distance. You're going to shoot it?
Yep. And this is an explosive crystal.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Oh, I don't have that damage mark. Explosive crystal is 3d8.
All right. See, that's hurt the ship a little bit too there. Dune, you are up.
They're still not fucking dead? What has this guy been doing?
He's been focusing the queen.
I get it, but fuck.
Okay, another really cool. I'm going to slide down this.
Can you shut the fuck up?
So I'm going to.
I told you once.
All right, I'm going to slide down this and run underneath the ship, slide underneath where the big one is, and shoot at it.
Do they hate you?
Sliding down all the way under, shooting the Queen Lancer as you're going. That's the sum it up of that action. That's a hit. For 33 damage. Aku!
Alright, so I'll walk up to this. Since that is within range. And I'm just gonna start carving the tip of this, making like a spear, basically.
You are a fucking, like,
Roll a craft
lumberjack.
check.
Do you miss Takashi that you have a wood fetish? Like, come on, bruh.
I said a wood fetish. GG.
When you use Nin on Chrysos, make him jump in the lake?
I'd use it on Verdi. Let's play. Alrighty.
You are able to make a spear. A very makeshift one, a basic one. But it is a spear nonetheless.
Oh no, I mean like the whole tree. Like a giant.
That will take you more than one turn.
That's fine.
Okay. Alright, you're doing that. Chrysos, Chrysos gonna run over here, chuck a gravity crystal into the sky as hard as he can and tell the pilot to shoot it. That goes high enough. Pilot takes his shot, shoots it. Well, stops them for one turn. Just those two abusers going right there. And now the rest of the Grim will go hitting it.
Has the queen been hitting?
You can see that ship is smoking. It is almost down.
You guys need to get out of here. Let us finish up.
Verdi, you are up. It will go next turn.
So I'm gonna run and slide under just like Dune, but shooting 2 paralyze ammos, the lightning ammo at the.
Okay.
Hey Dune, that's for you. Since
Those are
it's
both
stunned,
misses.
even though it's stopped in its tracks, it
That's
can't.
not currently stopped.
Well, thank God.
I guess it would last until its next turn, but it's. I'll give it a -5 penalty. What's its AC still? Okay, the 18 will hit, so it's still going to roll a fortitude save. It fails. Roll 1d4.
God. We are just slightly inhibiting it.
It's stunned for 1 round. It takes 22 points of damage.
You got my full 27 points of damage, right?
Oh, I didn't implement that. No.
Have mercy. All right. Is it done now?
It's going to take you 1 more turn.
Okay, I'll continue working.
All right.
Jesus, Haku!
Krez is going to store actions. That's all he can do. This guy is going to change his missiles to an explosive one, aiming right here. Like, all right, this is the last thing I got for you before I try and head on out. Dealing 29 points of damage. Kills that Lancer. That Lancer. That Lancer. That one remains. Kills that one. Now starts trying to fly away. These things will get 2 attacks on him. If either of these is a 20, it's pretty much going to take him down. Alright, he is getting away now. Verdi, you are up.
I'm gonna do the same thing with the paralyze.
Okay.
How many hits?
None.
But last time the 18 was,
Because it
Wouldn't
was in the gravity field.
even though the fortitude failed and it was paralyzed till its next turn.
Its turn is over. Its turn came and went. It was no longer stunned.
But that's not how it worked last time.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's stupid. I would have done things differently. Figured it was still paralyzed.
No. It's stunned for 1 turn.
So it's I go and then it's its turn and it's unparalyzed. It didn't even go a full round, even though I paralyzed it for one
It
full
never
round.
got an attack. That
Because
was
it never
its
went.
full round. It's paralyzed for 1 turn. Its counter goes down at the end of its turn. That's how it's defined in the fucking book.
So even though it's not a full round, even though you have us roll for rounds, do you see what I'm saying? Because if I rolled it on my turn, even though it's after me, at the end of its turn, its round is over.
At the end of its turn was the end of the round. If you want to make a technicality argument, the round was over, and this is the start of a new round. Don't go.
I would argue that, but okay.
I'm ready in
You're
an
wrong.
action. I'm ready in an action.
In every sense of the way, you're wrong.
When it shoots its stinger thing at us with the retractable thing, I want to dodge it and then use earth dust to make it heavier, and then jump up there. And then I want to try to what I want to do is jump up when I dodge it, land on top of the rope part. And then use my save move and action to jump at Verity and push us both backwards.
Okay, that is your ready to action. Haku, you are done carving it into a spear.
Okay. Now here's the tricky part. Not killing my allies. All right. I guess I gotta do the old strength check, followed by the hit check. Oh, sorry, that's not the right one. Followed by the hit check. Hey, as of the strength check succeed. I'm just like rolling all the rolls.
I get you.
And I
All
don't
right.
know what damage it does. Or can possibly
Let's do a 68 plus your dexterity modifier. Give you a luxury.
That kills it.
be 68.
It takes 68 points of damage. I'm going to say that spears into it and it falls to the ground.
Hey.
But it is not dead.
Oh.
And for some
Good
reason,
enough.
I cannot grab that wood anymore. There we go.
Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move then.
All right. Christ is going to step up, make 2 attacks at it.
So since it hits the ground next to us and he hit it with it, can I technically use low blow?
No. It's going to spend its turn ripping that spear out of it. That's it for it. These things are now going to fly down. 1 going to Chrysos, 1 going to Viridi. That's to Chrysos. That's to Viridi. Is that hit on you,
Evade.
Viridi? Okay. You succeed in the evasion. You take no damage. Viridi, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot at the thing, the alpha
gun?
with,
All right.
yeah, without lightning, just regular.
All right. Roll for damage. Just once, you kill it.
Okay. Okay, you got it.
And then I'm storing my movement.
Aye, aye. Dune, you're up. Only 2 more Grim to go. Okay. Shooting the one that's right across. Next to Chrysos. Alright, takes 40 points of damage. That kills it.
Now roll high. That's BS.
Haku, you're up.
Move and slash. I was scared of that one. I ain't even gonna lie.
Alright, roll that damage. And you kill it.
Wouldn't that still be in the air, or did it come down to our level?
No, they came down to your level. These ones were much more melee-centric. So that's why I had Haku not throwing the spear. That thing was going to fly down and not trigger the radiant action. But that's it. You all finish up. You go straight home now?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
What are you
Nope.
doing, Haku?
We are not going. We are returning. Did you forget about the outer bound?
That is going home.
I mean, going back to the city.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we're going back to see him.
I mean, we don't have any proof that it's gone. I don't know.
I guess we could
how-
check.
Well, there'd be no way to prove it if we killed it. He's not stupid. He knows that Grim disappeared. We never said we would bring something back to prove it.
And there's
we
no way
never
to-
said that.
I guess there wouldn't be any way to prove it.
I mean, we could.
We
jump
have
in there.
eyewitnesses from the people in the ship that would have seen the sludge as well. I mean,
Somebody could jump in there and find out.
You're all making a lot of assumptions as to how honor bound works.
You know, I have to.
I'm not.
I'm concerned about my friend's arm. Okay,
Oh, we're friends.
and I could be lax and just
Barely
take
know
it
me.
at face value. However,
Let's
say
see.
I'm wrong. They say
Is it
face
genetic?
value is good enough.
Nope, it is not genetic.
Yeah, let me try.
Come on, little Richardson. Wave.
Hang on, I got something.
Take 2.
Well, oh yeah, Mr. Cool's in town.
That's cheating. You helped.
Well, I'm going to say you all make your way back into the city, and since Dune is on a time crunch, we'll end it there, and you'll discover the result of the honor round next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Be sure to let us know whether you did or didn't by using those like buttons, the comments, or subscribing. And make sure you also spread it around to all of your friends, too. I'd also like to thank our patrons. With support like yours, we're able to slowly improve on our content, so thank you so much for supporting us. If you're not already a patron and you'd like to support us directly, be sure to check out our Patreon in the description below. We have rewards like stickers, shirts, behind-the-scenes content, and even the ability to make a major character to join in one of our D&D campaigns. Well, once again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.